Thanks, Rich.
I'm here with
who's here.
I'm here with
mighty fine.
I'm here with Pete and Joan Wernick and Ira Gitlin, Jam Camp aficionados extraordinaire. So Jam Camp started today, runs through Thursday, and then of course the performance, correct, on Thursday on the main stage. So tell us a little about Jam Camp.
Will you tell me what aficionados extraordinaire means? Is that bluegrass talk, Rich? Well,
that's highbrow Swarthmore talk, right?
Yeah, we have gathered people from over 10 states here. Arizona is one of them, and Ohio, and New York, New Hampshire, and all kinds of places, Kentucky. Anyway, a lot of them have never played music with another person before. Maybe they're taking a lesson or something, but they have been playing in the closet, as we say. So we get them together and we teach them the protocols of playing music together. And we play a lot slower than we, the instructors, just played now. We play more like roll my sweet baby. Gives everybody a chance to kind of catch their breath and realize that bluegrass is like, I call it the big ladder, and there's people like Rhonda Vincent and Tony Rice right at the top of the ladder, and down here is the people who just started this week. And some of them are what we call older adults, some are younger adults, but...
And there's a basement too, somewhere.
Well, the basement,
which is where I reside.
No, everybody can do this. If you can do this, that's a chord on the banjo, ain't that neat? And here's another. Roll my sweet baby's arms, roll my sweet baby's arms. How hard is that?
So how much do they progress, actually, when they come to camp?
They become geniuses immediately. No, it takes a while, and what we basically do, the first day is sort of the, let's get over the intimidation factor. And that's what we did as much as we could today. We help people follow chord changes. They're not going to know that many different songs, but any song could come up in a jam. So we show them how to watch the guitar player and follow the chord changes. And as long as they know how to play the chords G, play these chords, Joan, would you? That's G and C and D and A. If you can do those 4 chords, you can play pretty much all the stuff we're playing here at the camp.
Someone can anyway, not necessarily me.
Well, someone who knows those chords. It takes a little training to put your fingers in the right place. And then out come the songs, and we show them how to jam in small groups. Right. And we got people here who don't know any music from a page. They play strictly by ear, which is kind of the bluegrass way. Other people have only played from the page.
But now there are some people who have actually progressed to the point where, which we were discussing earlier, they are actually certified instructors, and they can go out then and
Ira's our very first certified instructor who taught a class.
Yeah. And incidentally, Ira is also the Gettysburg Bluegrass Academy for Kids director, coordinator.
We all think that Ira's the most.
Why, thank you, little boy.
Which happens in August. So we would give Ira props for that.
Yeah, he's very good.
Always enjoy that.
How long does it take somebody who comes and works through the program and then actually becomes?
It really depends, on how much. Well, no, how much you put into it. I think the most important element is caring about working on it and then getting focused. If a teacher gives them the wrong thing to work on, they could be really good at a very obscure song. Or we try to teach them to fish rather than giving them exact things to memorize. So if they know how to follow somebody else's chords, they could play song after song after song without ever having heard them before, which is one of the magic things about what makes bluegrass easy. But then it gets harder when people expect you to be able to, say, come up with a solo on your instrument when you don't know the melody yet. And we were actually teaching that today. So there's quite a fistful of skills there, but we've been doing this for a long time. My first camp that I ever taught at Gettysburg was 20 years ago,
Is that right? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
1991. When
So-
the father-in-law said, "Why don't you come on and do one of those camps that we hear you do?" So
Right.
I got stuck. I love coming back here. This is one of the most pretty places they have
It's
bluegrass
true.
music.
And we have beautiful blue skies and puffy white clouds.
Absolutely.
So we're
Great
getting it on
stage.
film
And
right
flowers
now. We
and
are
big
belying our
trees.
reputation as Gettysburg.
And you have a beautiful campground that people love to stay in, but also after hours, people set up the fire pits and
Yeah, a lot
gather
of
around for the
picking
music.
and good things like that.
It's
So.
bluegrass heaven for several
It
days.
is.
So there you have it, folks. Early in festival week, we've got the jam camp going on. I want to thank Joan and
Thank
Pete
you.
and Ira for coming out doing the jam camp. Obviously, the chairs have been set up, the stage is opened up. We're ready to rumble, starting on Thursday at 2. So thank you very much. We'll see you then.
Here comes a little bit of Salt Creek.